and just lay it all down, okay? This channel was all about me getting my jaw surgery, okay? Now, I was able to get that finalized in 2023, and boy, was it a ride. Long story short, though, this whole thing happened before the surgery. So this is why it's much easier for me to explain and break down, this scenario. Because not only that, I can actually speak now. I had an open bite, okay? So I'm going to tie how, me having an open bite relates to gangstalking. And how, these professionals I had to go through it. They had to participate. Especially if I was putting myself on the internet. And let's even scratch the main purpose that, and like I said, guys, I'm trying to make this as less ego, as less like me as possible. But I'm trying to help you guys understand a perspective of how this could play in any of your guys' lives too. If you need an actual goal and you have an actual agenda, purpose. So you could be an individual who does have, a situation going on, and it's completely, how do I put it? It has nothing to do with trying to do anything. It's about, a personal situation you got to do. It could be an agenda as simple as, trying to lose weight, man. And, you can get haters from that and stuff like that, and you'd be shocked, man. You'd be shocked. I had a coworker. I turned into Goku. I know I'm getting off track. And he lost a button. I turned him into Goku. I turned this dude into a Navy SEAL, man. He was kind of on the chubby side when I was my manager, and he was my associate. And just the way I went about things, man. This dude slimmed down, started drinking water. He kind of started like mimicking me a little bit. But hey, man, this dude turned this dude into a soldier, bro. And he ended up getting haters and stuff like that too, man. But back to what I was saying. I had to go through it. It's a spiritual battle where they use advanced technology. So I can't actually sit here. I could sit here and break it down and make a case and try to point fingers, but I can't play victim though, because I had to go through it. Now, don't get me wrong. It's irritating, it's BS, and there could be alternative motives. But my point to you guys is the gaslighting, the delusions, even when they incorporate your job and the falsifying your productivity, messing with your finances. Now, what's the definition of that? Let me tell you guys. Let me give you an example of slick mobbing, or slick how they can do your finances. All right, this is how you guys are gonna know I'm talking real stuff for real. Let's say you get a membership. Be careful getting memberships. This is an example to like a gas station. And you got like a membership. I mean, not a gas station, my fault, guys. A car wash. Let's say you got a membership to a car wash. First of all, don't even do that. Just clean your own car, man. I had to learn that the hard way. You know what I'm saying? So, you got this membership for like $20 a month. You know what I'm saying? And you're not really watching your card, because not only that, you're already going through the stuff. So you're already putting up with other psychological warfare stuff. So they attack you in different ways that you can't see. They start double charging you, and you don't notice. So you'll notice the little things start to happen if you're going out of your way to find ways to make more money. You're going to see, situations happen. And like I said, it's a spiritual battle, man. I'm trying my best not to point fingers, but the proof's in the pudding. You can see when things are going on, and, it is what it is, man. My whole, so let me go back to what I was breaking down with the surgery. All the gaslighting, all the delusions, all the, the color coding, harassment, weird stuff, man. I'm a person who let stuff slide. I had to let it slide to get it done. So let's get into the root of things. Let's get into the things some of you really want to hear. Oh my gosh, where's the footage? Oh my gosh, where's the proof? Oh my gosh. Speaking about this, like I said before, this is just a percentage. We're going to get to all of that. But in order for me to get the things done, I had to delete proof. You guys know this very well, that the platform, the social media platform that you choose to speak on this stuff, come on, man. If you real like, you know, it probably plays like a 40% role in the way things are orchestrated for you. A 40% way, it could probably be more than that in the way you look at things. Yeah, a platform, bro, more than your life. Because think about how many times you're looking at your phone more than what you're looking at life, or how many times you're thinking about what you're going to say on the phone in real life. You get what I'm saying? I'm being a little distracted here, my fault. So I got off, I got off topic. I gotta find my point again. So I had to go through it because they knew that's what it is. It's staged setups. Okay? So let's say you already have your occupation and then you pick up another occupation. So now they know your hours. This is why you will hear some individuals who are going through this, who have built themselves on this platform and, you know, speak about, oh, you can't work this job, or you can't work a matrix job and this and that. You got to work yourself out of it, but you can't like quit. Okay, do you get what I'm saying? So I speak about how I used to be a manager, right? And so now, you know, due to my surgery and stuff, I don't do that anymore. Once you're in the system, whatever job, there's someone who said, oh, don't quit your job. Don't quit your job, man, especially if it's working for you, Brian. Don't. But what you need to do is not be, you have to really go 2 times harder. It really is like that. You know, you're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do with that income to make things work for you. So in the long run, you know, you can just make things work for you, and you don't have to, you know, be out here complaining anymore. And I'm getting off track, yo. But I tell you guys, man, y'all see I ain't being uploading in a while because, you know, just got stuff going on, man. You know what I'm saying? So let me try to finalize it and get to my point. The surgery, the open bite. It was intense, man. It's something I had to get done. Shout out to those of you who got like a lisp. You got like a speech impediment. You can't pronounce like Mississippi hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like those are, I'm being for real, man. Those are all the type of things like I couldn't pronounce, and it was getting worse. I couldn't chew. I couldn't eat. I had to get my surgery done. And throughout the whole time I was being trolled, the whole time, man. Being trolled the whole time. Lifesavers being thrown on, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is stupid stuff, man. Stupid stuff, you know, just messing with you. Hoping that, because what happened is you had to get your wisdom teeth pulled before the actual surgery, the actual double bite surgery. And you got this whole fiasco with the ambulance in front of you before everything happens and stuff. And this is before the actual thing. And now you get your teeth pulled and somehow you end up in a helicopter. You end up in 2 different hospitals with a $70,000 bill and all this stuff, man. And then on top of that, you come back stronger. You finish, you go back to work, and they're like, why do you come back? How is he still doing better? Like, just shocked, hoping you wouldn't have still gone for it, because that was the agenda. The agenda wasn't to actually physically mess with me, despite me getting put up in a helicopter. And trust me, that shit was irritating right after, to get a bill after and to get gaslit on all this stuff, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know, no one, people don't care, bro. It's all good, but that ain't the point. That ain't the point, man. The whole point is just to get people to understand it's real, but there's different perspectives. You ain't gotta look. You can't look at it away in a victimizing way anymore, especially now, man. Time's been flying, man. This shit started, the pre-stuff of it started at the end of 2019, and the real stuff happened 2020. That's 4 years already, man. So you got to be like more mature about it and stuff. People talk about, yeah, you ain't got enough proof. Hell yeah, I don't, man. Damn, they wouldn't have even done my operation if I was still over here filming deputies and filming the sheriff and filming color cars and all this, man. They would have, man, dude, hell no. They would have been like, because that's what they were doing. Speaking on pandemic, I had to delete vids, man. For real. You know, but what's my point? I got it done. I did it, despite all the trolling. So whatever trolling it is that you guys are going through, and you want to get something done, if you don't get it done, you still can't blame the trolling. Now, don't get me wrong. They'll do things to prevent it and stuff, but man, I'm talking, this was a life and death, like, dude, depressing situation, man. Had me over here at the casino gambling to hope I hit the jackpot to pay for it, and just stupid stuff, man, you know? Don't get me wrong, ain't none of us perfect out here, but man, things played a role. Casino, I'll talk about that later, you know. You go in there, you come back to your car, and you got you know, a car right next to you talking about, I hope you had a good trip. Yeah. It's all right to talk for a different day and stuff like that, man, you know. But here's the thing. I know I already said this. Let's try to make it under 20 minutes, all right? I got to make it under 20 minutes. The professionals who had to do what they had to do, where, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff, man. Y'all, I ain't gonna go into detail, man. You know what I'm saying? It was intriguing to me. It was intriguing because I had videos on astrology before I began the actual surgery, right? And the first day there, they had my info. The orthodontist, they had my info, and they had a thing with the Sagittarius sign right there. And I was like, what? Like they do like astrology and stuff. But I noticed that when I was beginning to get trolled, and I was, you know, had the mask and talk, and you know, because those of you who really like stuck, actually, like, I doubt it's got to be like maybe 2 people who've really seen that past stuff and saw why I was truly wearing a mask and the insecurities behind it, and it had no reason to do with the pandemic, but me breaking that down with it. They didn't like that, and so they were like, oh, well, your insurance don't go with this, or, you know what I'm saying, and playing games. Yeah, I had a doctor up in Denton, the orthodontist that I was going to go to, right? And during that time is when they didn't like, you know, the whole pandemic talk and all that, right? Opposing it or whatever. So now they talk about, yeah, your insurance don't go with this. And you're being trolled on this level, you know, while having your open bite and worrying about if you're going to get it done, and you deep in all these insecurities and shit, right? And then now they tell you, yeah, you got to look for a different doctor that's going to correspond with your insurance, and the only doctor available is Dr. Lickett. Dr. Lickett, and you can't even pronounce his dude's name. You being trolled, bro. You're being trolled. I hope you guys can see like what I'm saying, where I'm coming from. Is like, but I got it done. I got it done, bro. Now it ain't done. I still got the braces on. I still got to do the yada yada, you know. And we're talking, man, life. I tell you, man, life go fast, man. But anyway, what I'm trying to get out of this point, like I said before, this is the only vid where I'm gonna give grace to those who participate in shit, man. Come on, man. Gonna pretend to be blind to the fact. I know y'all ain't like the word and stuff, but is it legal? Dude, it is. I mean, it is. But you know, y'all keep going your way about it and just don't be like victimizing it and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way you look at it. It's just the way you look at it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of reasons that things like this can happen. It wasn't even just that. Maybe the bloodline. I know a lot of you come from a different background. My dad, a Native American, Cherokees from Ohio, you know. My mom was from, you know, around Venezuela, Trinidad, Tobago. So that's the type of background, if y'all can see where I'm coming from, that I am. That's what I am, you know. So, but I've seen all sorts of y'all's vids, you know, white, black, Hispanic, Chinese, you name it, y'all, and y'all be going through this stuff. You know what I'm saying, man? It's just the way you look at it. Try to look at the positive way. I had to get something done, but I got it done. Here's what it was. The whole thing is a big old self-sabotage thing. So it was to put me in a spiritual sunken place. The helicopter scenario that happened and woke up with the tube and blood, it was nonsense, bro. The nonsense that I hate to self-victimize here. The nonsense I had to put up with is pretty ridiculous, bro. Now, I probably made it a little harder on myself, but I would have been a phony person at the same time if I wasn't up here trying to at least tell you guys about the way things were going. Some of y'all were out here, you know, a little confused, calling me fake and all this. Y'all got to see where I was coming from, man. I was a manager going through this thing, all of it, the whole 9 yards, being filmed at, you know, being recorded at clubs and just all sorts of dumb stuff, bro. You know, but you gotta live and learn, and you gotta take accountability, man. We all could have been more disciplined going through certain situations back then. There's certain things that all of us can look back at and be like, dang, if I didn't do that, I would have been here. You can't blame no gang stalker for that. You know what I'm saying? You can't really blame, once you on the shit, man, you gotta make it work. Let me end on this. There's individuals who going through this, bro, and guess what? You don't hear a zip zag. They out here gotta make a living, dude. You know that. You know that. You know that. If you're someone who's going through this right now, you know there's someone out there who taking it on the chin and they ain't saying nothing about it and they all about what they gotta do, bro. Yes. Let's keep it real. Let's stop victimizing here. Y'all see, even shout out to the teachers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the teachers, and y'all got y'all lives, you know what I'm saying? And y'all out here trying to do your thing, and you're being trolled. You got people porn bombing and just doing all dumb stuff, bro. You got people putting through some real battles here, bro, and they ain't even talking about it. You get what I'm saying? So look, let me end it here, man. This is the only vid where I'm gonna give grace to those who participated. So shout out, I want to give a thank you to the professionals who helped me with my surgery, bro. Because at the end of the day, I went to them. So I'm not gonna sit here and completely moan and they got it done. Shout out to Dr. Lickett. Shout out to Irelia Mercado and stuff. I hate saying names and stuff, but it ain't, you know what I'm saying? People just out here doing their jobs. Remember, people just doing jobs, man. Y'all ain't gonna believe me if I said the moment before you get hella flighted and all this, you got nurses laughing. Yeah, y'all wouldn't believe it though. Y'all wouldn't believe it. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, but people did their job though. Got it done. I can't complain, man. It's up to me to finish it. It's up to y'all to look at the way things are going, man. So anyway, finish the day up. I gotta finish up filing a report. I was at the sheriff's office earlier about the ID and all that, so get all that done. But had to, always got something to do, man. Always got something to do. It's non-stop. So, but anyway, I hope you guys saw this through. I know I said the 20-minute mark, but I want to see if there's anything else I want to add that's specifically about the jaw thing, bro. I hope y'all can see where I'm coming from and how this could be a situation where it could put someone in the space that you guys are in, because you guys are in that space. If you're someone who's going through this, man. So what I'm trying to just get out of all of this, what's my main motive for the next percentage that I'm gonna talk about? And this percentage, it might be family or relationships. I might talk about another part that there's a bunch to talk about, man. There's a bunch to talk about. Okay, but I hope you guys can see the kind of space that could put you in, but I ain't got the x-rays anymore. It was on my old phone, but I got rid of that phone, so there's a bunch of stuff I got rid of, but yeah, deleted the footage in sake of my health, man. So like I told you guys, there's a reason that all of us who are going through this are explaining it and breaking it down in different ways. Okay, let me end it on this: the nanotechnology, the all this bio stuff and all the stuff that they be doing to your body. Now here's the thing: I already told you guys I was put on the program before they even had to do nanotechnology stuff to me, but nonetheless they had to do it in order for me to get the stuff done, man. So it's. And I don't know, when I make these vids, y'all, when I'm speaking, notice right here. And you're going to notice that's what you call a broadcast. Stuff like that. I never had that going on before, man. So, that's something they had to do. They had to numb me up, so that all played a role too. I had to go through Gangstalking, okay, which is orchestrated. It is orchestrated, spiritual orchestration, to make sure whatever agenda that they want to push for this person goes that way. Okay, that's what it is. It's categorization tactics that they pull, and it depends on the person, and they do it, and then they study your what do you call it? And this is all, this is all, man. This is all regurgitation. Y'all already know what's up, man. So, but anyway, yeah, it was about spiritual growth. I can't sit here and say, dang, I kind of needed it. I kind of needed to get a boot up in the foot and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Situations could have gone wrong where you could have not even been in a situation to get it done. You gotta be grateful. Some of y'all guys out here, man, y'all be like, try to stop, like, I ain't telling no one what to do, man, but be grateful. Man, some of y'all got cars. Dude, some of you got cars, man, that's good. Some of us ain't got an address. Some of y'all do. Some of y'all got an address, some of y'all ain't got a car. Some of y'all got a car, ain't got an address, you know, and it's just all the whole 9 yards. Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, man? Some of y'all ain't got no family around. Some of y'all are married, and you going through this, yeah. Some of us make a little more money than others. Some of us got it a little easier. Some of us got to help Rask more. Some of us got to upload vids more. Some of us got to explain ourselves more, you know? Some of us need to, I'm telling you guys, this is why you guys see me, you know, hesitate. So let me just go ahead and end the vid. But that's why y'all just see me hesitate when making these vids sometimes, man. Because if you're going through it, whatever you put, you know, it's gonna play a role in your life, man. You know, so y'all stay strong out here, man. And I went on a tangent, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here on the 24-minute mark, and I have another here in a bit.